Hey guys, just a quick heads up. This is a trigger warning to say that I have filmed the video already and it is incredibly disturbing. I watched through half of the video and I just could not take any more. So please be sure that if you are very sensitive to animal abuse, this is just something you guys do not want to watch. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome. We're going to get back into more foodie beauty content. Now, quickly before we get into it, this is not going to be a reaction video to a video. This is going to be a reaction to a snippet from a live stream that Foodie has actually done. This video comes from Unicorn Fondue, who is another reaction channel that focuses on foodie beauty. We're just going to quickly watch a video, get into some of the comments and posts that Foodie has made since then, and just kind of acknowledge how stupid both Foodie and her followers are. But I think it's really important to also kind of be a little bit more serious and talk about the potential risks of what the cat could go through if it gets infected. But, you know, it's one of those videos where you just have to acknowledge the stupidity as well. But let's just get straight into the video, shall we?
She shaved here, see?
Alright, so there is just so much to unpack already. Like, first of all, the incision is clearly open, so the fact that she's trying to argue and post a photo that it's healing proves that she probably just went back to the vet after it was open and got it restitched. So she's trying to gaslight her audience into believing that it was never open in the first place, where it clearly is right here. Secondly, why are you moving the incision around? Even if it wasn't open, it still has stitches to prevent it from opening it. Why are you moving it around for your audience? Who cares about what other people think? Don't touch your cat's injuries when it's healing from something. What is wrong with you? You're getting your big-ass man hands all over this goddamn animal, moving its incision around, so you're opening up the wound even more while it's open. Third, the fur around the wound is a massive red flag. Why is there fur around the incision? It should be shaved all the way up. One, to prevent anything going wrong from the surgery. Two, when it's healing, you don't want fur rubbing against it because it's going to cause a rash or an infection. And three, if any fur or skin gets inside the wound when you stitch it up and is left over, it's not sterile. It's not sterilized. It's going to be sterile. It's going to cause an infection inside the body. Why would your vet not shave the cat properly to prevent that infection from happening? Did you take it from like a back alley vet or some shit? Because that doesn't make any sense. Or vets in Kuwait or anywhere in the Middle East just so incompetent at their jobs that they don't know basic etiquette of how to properly desex an animal. Like, not to mention, this is a bit nitpicky too. The grout in the floors are also dirty. That's supposed to be white grout. Like, are you scrubbing the floors? Are you actually mopping the floors? Like, are they clean? Because if your cat has an open wound, that's going to exacerbate the problems of getting an infection. Because that shit is supposed to be white. That's not brown grout. That's not black grout. That's not gold grout. That is white grout. That is dirty.
But there's the silver. Here it is. Can you see it?
How the hell can you see the silver but not the gaping wound? It is literally open and you're going, can you see it? Yeah, no shit, we all can see it, but you're there in person. How the hell can you not see it?
Actually, let me see that. You're such a good girl. There's like silver stuff on it.
I physically cringed at that. The fact that you are pulling on its fur to show the incision because your fat ass is too lazy to bend over and show the incision properly. First of all, this just reinforces the fact that you're a shit pet owner, but the fact that you pull the incision that was already open more just to prove a point, which you didn't even prove, you just reinforced, just shows you how shit of a pet owner you are. Like, dude, the cat is not supposed to be moving around. Why the hell are you pulling on its fur? The fur that shouldn't even be there, by the way, is... I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Like, how? There is no way in hell she took this to a competent vet. If this is supposed to be a competent vet job in Kuwait, I have zero shame in saying this, and I don't care who I offend. That place is a shithole if that is supposed to be a competent vet job. She took that to a back alley vet, 100%. She took that to the lowest rated, cheapest place she could find to save a little bit of money. That way she can do another mukbang where she eats herself into a coma. Like, that is disgusting through and through.
You're such a good girl. It's like silver turtles.
No, I can't do any more of this video. I just cannot do any more of this video. We do have another video that I will follow up at the very end with, but we are going to go into the community tab post, and I want to show you how she and a lot of the reactors are handling the situation. Let's just say that even though the comments are heavily filtered, there are just a lot of idiots that seem to agree with her with every single post that she does. I don't know what it is, but a lot of them are just not very bright, and I think it's very important to kind of acknowledge the fact that they are willing to defend her regardless of how bad the situation is. But Foodie starts off with, "Sorry if this makes anyone squeamish, but this is her incision. I think it looks good and I'm keeping a close eye on it." Well, obviously not if you can live stream the fact that it's open for tens of thousands of people to see. She already seems to be feeling a lot better and is rolling on her back and ceiling beside her mum and dad. The silver is a type of silver aerosol bandage. I did look it up because we don't use this in the shelter, but it is just another way of kind of adding an extra layer of protection on. From what I have seen, it's mostly used for rashes and light cuts for things like farm animals, but you can use it on cats and dogs apparently. Like, I don't know a lot about it, but that is what I've researched. This is the second follow-up post that she did 2 days later, her raging at people essentially saying that they don't know what they're talking about, which, newsflash, you don't need to be a veterinarian in order to notice that a cat has an open wound. In the same way that if I walk around with a cut and someone notices that I am bleeding, then obviously they don't have to be a doctor with a medical background, they just have to have common sense and a pair of eyes. Just a goddamn dumbass she is. FYI, reaction channels are not veterinarians, at least none of them in Gurl world. Heck, most of them don't even have a life, let alone a rewarding career. Ma'am, you eat on camera for other people to get off to. What are you talking about a rewarding career? You are literally engaging in ED just so people can get off to your content. And I hate to break it to you, Foodie, but you can't really criticize other people for the way they live, considering the fact that your life can be akin to that of an end-sliced piece of bread. You are someone that gets touched by everybody, but nobody wants you. But if someone is desperate enough to use you, they're not going to be satisfied by the end of it. I mean, just ask your rent a husband. Julia was just at the vet visit, and her wound is perfect. No evidence of licking, her incision is covered in silver bandage, so no idea how you can even tell the state of it properly without examining it. I don't know, video footage of it open? My suggestion is not to listen to know-it-all reaction channels who clearly know nothing. Have a nice day. We don't need to be veterinarians or have a medical background to notice a wound open. The fact that she even says something stupid like that just acknowledges how stupid she is. Julia's wound is not open. You can stop with all the false outrage. Much appreciated. From now on, we are not showing Julia in my videos or streams. You'll have to just assume she's okay like you do with BBJ. Well, considering the fact that BBJ is not around you, I'm going to assume that he probably is thriving right now. I also want to quickly acknowledge the people who are just following her blindly without doing the most basic of research. Alright guys, the last video we're going to be watching is from Piggy, another reaction channel just like Unicorn Fondue. I will put them below just to give them the credit they deserve, as well as just acknowledge the fact that they are doing God's work, honestly.
Okay, come help me put on the comb then. Yalla. Move.
Yeah, I'm starting to see the reason why the man you pay to love you doesn't stay faithful to you.
Come on, Dad. She won't let me do it myself. Yalla.
Hi, Julia.
She ran away. She knows what's coming up. Hi, baby. Here she is, babe. Oh, she's looking at me like, don't let this happen. Watch her. Look her here. Here. Like this. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, it's just temporary juice. Oh, she got out of it. Oh, shit. Watch it. See? Okay. Good girl.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it.
No. Don't hold her like that. No. Her incision. Oh my god.
It's better for her, babe. Just for the first 10 days, and then.
Yeah, nice. I'm going to see. Like, I don't even want to be here when she has her cone on.
The vet said.
Sorry for being bitchy a bit, babe, because I just hate it. I get neurotic. You're a good girl. I need a cone. No. I could still eat with a cone. Did you apologize to Daddy Sala? No. Well, yeah, I feel bad because I was snippy. So I'm sorry, babe. I love you, babe. I'm sorry, sweet love. Yeah, I can be a bitch sometimes. Bitchy. It's like two parents arguing over how to care for their kid. I get bitchy easy too. Really, Teardrop?
I understand as someone who both is a pet owner and works in a shelter, the feeling of an animal not wanting to do something makes you feel like you're forcing them to do something, but even if they don't want to do it, you still have to do it. That's just how it is. If an animal doesn't want to take medication, then you're going to have to force it to take medication. There is ways and avenues of trying to make it easier on them by coaxing them into doing it. Like if you want to give them eye drops or ear drops or give them certain medications, you use treats. Same thing with a cone. You can work your way into making them wear a cone. It might be something that is annoying them for 10 to 15 minutes, but after a while they will get used to it. It is important for an animal to wear a cone because you're not going to be watching them 24/7. You have to sleep, you have to eat, you have to do other things throughout your day. Even if like someone like Foodie, he doesn't have a daily routine, you still have to take your eyes off the animal, and the moment you take your eyes off the animal, it's going to go in a corner and it is going to start picking at its stitches. It's going to start picking at its wound. That's how you avoid them doing that, is by having the cone on its head. Just do the thing that you necessarily need to do, even if they don't like it, because it will save you trouble in the end. Like, she is just so annoying. Every single avenue that allows her to be the worst version of herself or just be neglectful in some sort of way, she still has to do it. Even when her partner will do it for her, she still has to fight and argue like a goddamn child. It is ridiculous. You're a 40-year-old woman. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I was going to ask if you enjoy it, but honestly, I doubt that anyone's going to enjoy this. I didn't enjoy it, so you're not going to enjoy it. But thank you for watching again, and I hope you guys have a good day, and hopefully get to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.